The features on your new 2020 Subaru Forester. Changing the mirrors, I'm sure you already figured this out, but turn it left, move it like a joystick, right, lock it in place, you move it to the center, locking and unlocking the doors. Front windows are auto up and down, and then this is to lock the windows. Here we have your power lift gate. If you press that, that will open it. You do have a memory height adjustment. So if you have a carport or a garage that has a short opening, then if you turn that on and then go to the tailgate itself and manually adjust it by hand to where you would like it to open and press and hold the power lift gate button on it, it will beep and then it will remember the memory. I'll turn that off for you. This dial will adjust the brightness of the interior lights, like all of the technology in here, whenever your headlights are on. So if you think it's a little bit too bright for you at night, you can just dial it down. Traction control, if you'd like to turn that off. Auto start stop, turn that off. Blind spot detection and rear cross traffic alert, if you'd like to turn that off. Okay, moving forward, trip reset. You have trip A, trip B, press and hold. There you go. That's your fog lights. Sorry if that's kind of hard to see. Fog lights are on. You do have automatic headlights, so that will turn them on whenever it gets dark enough outside. Or if you're driving in the rain and your windshield wipers come on after about 3 or 4 swipes, your headlights will come on as well. You have your paddle shifters on each side. That kind of acts as like a manual mode. If you're going downhill, this is kind of beneficial for you. I recommend playing around with those. Left and right arrow will allow you to toggle between your radio presets, of which you have 18. Volume up and volume down. Source is the source of the radio, AM, FM, Sirius XM. You do have Sirius XM free for 4 months. Info changes the info up here. Sorry, my camera has a hard time focusing on that display. If you do press that button, it allows you to go through a few different options here. You do have some settings. This button here will allow you to answer a call or use your voice commands. And this will allow you to hang up a call. Voice commands, I'll just show you really quick. You have a few different options here, and I'm going to cancel them.
Canceling.
These buttons down here will be pressed towards you. So whenever you do that, you can see your stuff changing on the screen here. If you press and hold the middle button, you get into some settings. So you can personalize the vehicle if you'd like. I like to leave it on the speed. Adaptive cruise control over here. This is the on and off button. We have it turned on. And on your display here, you have the little icon of your car and 4 white lines in front of it. So those 4 white lines indicate that you'd be 4 car lengths away from the vehicle in front of you. You can go down to 1 if you'd like, or somewhere in the middle. If you'd like to set your speed or increase your speed or resume the cruise control, we'll turn that off. Lane keep assist is over here. You do not have to use that with your cruise control. Whenever you turn that on, your car comes back up on the screen with a little steering wheel. Whenever your vehicle is ready to be used in the lane keep assist function, these lines on each side of your car are going to turn white, and it will let you know it's ready to go. Now, lane keep assist operates over 35 miles an hour and on relatively straight roads. So it's recommended for highway use. I don't know why my camera's not focusing. Okay, here we go. I'll turn that off. You do have two different vehicle dynamics modes down here. Sport Sharp and Intelligent. Sport Sharp is going to give you increased throttling, so quicker acceleration, or I's Intelligent, so that's going to give you better fuel economy. You can tell which mode you're in by looking at the P, which means park, and you have the I next to it, or Sport Sharp. Windshield wipers. If you knock it down a notch, you'll turn it on, and then you can adjust using this knob here. Knock it down again, intermittent or constant. I'll turn that off. And then for your rear wiper, twist up for intermittent or constant. And then if you twist down, that will allow you to spray off your windshield or rear windshield and also your backup camera. Moving forward on the touchscreen, if you wanted to pair your phone, it's very easy to. Yes, you would like to connect a device. On your phone, you're going to go into your Bluetooth settings and then find the Subaru BT in your device list. And then make sure everything would pair up on your phone. And you're good to go. Subaru Starlink. That app is a multimedia cloud app that will allow you to access other apps through it. If you'd like to use it, feel free to. You do have to download it on your phone in order for it to work. So you download it on your phone, open up the app, click on that, and then you'd be good to go. Settings. You have a bunch of different settings in here. You can feel free to change whatever you'd like, of course. Adding a shortcut. Apps. So the My Subaru app is a little bit different on the car versus on your phone. On your phone, that's going to be where it gives you access to remote start, recalls, vehicle health reports, all that good stuff. On the car, it's going to allow you to schedule an appointment if you need to schedule service. Pandora, if you have Pandora on your phone, you would open up the app on your phone, click on that, and then it would mirror onto the screen. SiriusXM Travel Link would be part of your SiriusXM subscription, free for 4 months. Subaru Starlink down here. I already covered that in the last menu. AHA is for podcasts. And then depending on which phone you're running, Android or Apple, you would need to plug your phone in, either way. And then, for instance, for me, I have an Android. So once my phone's plugged in, this would light up. And then I could use a GPS, or I can even use talk to text, which can be used with the little voice command button on my steering wheel. Media. This is going to be where you can find a CD, your USB, Bluetooth device, or an auxiliary device. Radio. So say this is a good station for you. Oops. We'll press and hold to save it. If you don't like that station anymore and you want it to be this one, you can overwrite it. Moving down, we have your hazard lights or four-ways, whatever you'd like to call them. Your climate control is down here, so whenever you change the temperature, it will change up on the screen up top here. Fan speed. Recirculating the air. AC off or on. You can turn the whole climate control system off or on here, or you can use the auto climate control. Max AC mode changes the direction of the airflow. This button here will allow you to defrost the windshield, and down here will allow you to defrost the rear windshield, side mirrors, and your windshield wiper deicers. Moving down some more, you have your X mode dial here. Right now we're on normal drive mode. If you're driving in deep snow or mud, you twist the knob to the right, and then it gives you some information here. You can also see that it turns your traction control off. You have some information up here as well. So this winter, maybe you can get to use these different features. If you're just driving in regular snow or dirt, it will turn your traction control back on. Sorry about my camera having a hard time with this display up here. And then to go back to normal, all you have to do is press. Seat heaters, high and low, pretty self-explanatory. Parking brake. If you pull it, that'll turn it on. To turn it off, foot on the brake, press. AVH is auto vehicle hold. That will hold your vehicle in place anytime you come to a stoplight, stop sign, whatever it is, and you come to a complete stop. You can completely take your foot off of the brake, and then whenever you're ready to go again, just hit the gas. Moving up top here, we have your lane departure warning button. If you're going over the lines, of course the car is going to warn you. It'll let you know. If you'd like to turn that off, feel free to. Up here, pre-collision braking. To turn that off, this is that button there. I would recommend turning that off in a car wash. And then your moonroof. I'll stop that there. Starlink. So SOS is if you're in an accident, if you have a medical emergency, or if even if you witness an accident, you can press that button. The I is for roadside assistance. So if you are broken down on the side of the road with either a flat tire or like you're out of gas or something, then they will be able to tow your vehicle for you. That calls for help. This switch up here, whenever that is moved to the left, it'll allow your lights to turn on whenever you open up your door. Most people like that. Sunglasses holder. And then you have your eyesight cameras on each side of the mirror. If they get dirty for some reason or another, don't try to clean them. Take it to us. We'll make sure that they get cleaned off properly. If you're driving in really dense fog or a bad snowstorm where the vehicle has a hard time seeing, if you have a hard time seeing, so do the cameras. So the eyesight system might shut off. It will turn back on whenever it's ready to go. If you're also driving directly into the sun, sometimes at dusk, that gets kind of difficult. The eyesight cameras might shut off. So if that happens, don't panic. Your mirror here does automatically dim. So if someone has their high beams in your mirror, that will dim for you, so it's a little bit easier for you to see. You can turn the auto dimming off using that button. You can also turn the compass off by pressing and holding that button. If you have a garage, you can program up to 3 garages, 1, 2, and 3. That's called Home Link. So if you have any questions about that, you can check your owner's manual or just look it up online. You do have to be in front of your garage with the vehicle on and with your garage door opener in hand in order to program it. So hopefully this helped you guys out. If you need anything, please let me know.